The snow, it hasn't melted yet. It's going to though. Ground's a mess right now. Top these feeders off and get them fixed up. I got them all feeding 9 seconds twice a day, in the morning and afternoon. Make sure I keep these things full of corn to keep pumping it out, especially right now because they do really need it. It's wet and cold like it is. Just right. Alright, so we are good. Yeah. I don't even have a stand on this spoke right here at all. I generally bow hunt it. Sometimes I'll get on the ground off the side of it and sit. Just kind of depends on how I'm feeling. I have hunted quite a bit this year. It still worked a lot too, but I've mixed in quite a lot of hunting in the mix of things. It's been good. I've killed 4 does is all I've shot. Had some decent bucks on camera. Surprisingly, the fields did pretty good as dry as it was, and as long as it's sitting here before it finally got some rain on it. All my fields except for one, I had to replant it, and it's done all right. What happened on it was the turkeys just annihilated it. It sat there too long before it got any rain on it, and the turkeys, even though the seed was in the ground with the ferminator, they scratched it up. I mean, they cleaned it up. Let's see what this one looks like. It was this one and the other one I just filled up, y'all just seen, were topped off at the same time. It's gonna be about the same. Maybe this one might be a little lower, I'm not sure. 138. Make sure all my times are still right. Yeah, very good. Let me fill it up. These are some good feeders. I got 3 of them, I think in 19, I believe, when it was, maybe in 18. But I just recently swapped the batteries in 2 of them. I'd already swapped the batteries in 1 of them. So they got a solar panel right there to trickle charge. And the cool thing about it is the battery and the controller sit inside here, not down there. These things are pricey, but they worth it though, because they run every day and have run every day since that amount of time. So if you want a good one, that's a good one to get. I think it was about $600 or so when I got mine, maybe, or something like that. I think they're more than that now, but a piece. But they good feeders. The ones I have are supposed to hold 400 pounds of corn, but they won't quite hold it. It's like 350, 375, depends on how much you put in there, cram in there. So this one, I had chopped it off about 2.5 weeks ago, I guess, so it ought to have more in it than the other ones. Yeah, it won't take much to fill this one up. There's snow all over it. Trailer's still slick as ice. Went to go up on it on 2-wheel drive and had to put in 4-wheel drive to do it. And it's like deer don't know what to do when it snows around here. I've been hunting since I was about 12 years old or so, and every year we'll get 1 or 2 snows like this. And it I hunted yesterday, seen several, but it's like they ain't sure about it, you know. So I'm gonna go back to the house now. I'm not gonna hunt over here this afternoon. I'm gonna hunt at my new place that I bought, and I got to meet up with somebody, load a little bit of wood over our farm, get that done, and then I'll slip off over to my new place and see if I can see anything over there this afternoon. So I dug back through my old videos, and when I got those feeders was in October of 2020. The last week of October is when I got them. I went back and found it where Hunter and I put them out and filled them up that day, and I was talking about them, and also included some footage from where I went to go get them down there at Levelwood Lodge from Trey Montgomery down there. And I'll link the video down in the description box where we went and got them. You know, I was sitting here just kind of reminiscing, looking back through my stuff, and I have over 3,000 videos posted. I started first posting videos back in 2009, and I posted, I don't know, about 6, 8, maybe a dozen or so. I didn't know how to edit or anything like that, so went from 09 to 14, and 2014 was when I started, you know, posting a video pretty much every day, all the way up till the end of 2024, and I kind of slacked off during the fall and posting as many. But I was looking back through some stuff, just, you know, as I was watching this video here, this link down below, you you know, another one popped up. I clicked on it, was watching it, and it is amazing to see the change of stuff, like where I've worked or wherever it was. It's changed and all, but just crazy the difference. And I've seen a lot of stuff that had, you know, Jason and I in it, Hollis Farms, and I get a ton of questions about Jason and what's going on with him and all that. And Jason just last year, and I believe it was September of, well, it would have been September 23. He got fed up with it and just quit. You know, he's still active, still doing, you know, hunting and everything just like he does. He posting videos. He got really irritated because YouTube will allow so many different things to be posted on the platform. But when it comes to hunting and outdoor stuff and trapping and what have you, it can be very, very restrictive on that, and they can get you and they mess you up. And that's the reason why, you know, I kind of keep it on the down low as far as what I do. I show some of it. I'm just not going to show the killing part of it or anything. And I need to show more than what I do, because there's a lot of y'all out there that are interested in it. It's just this past year, my focus was completely on accumulating enough money to buy that property that I bought. And it just, that was it for me. I mean, I had to make it happen, and that's what I did. I was sitting here, let's see, tonight is January the 12th. So Jason and I, 2017 when Jason and I started running around together, and he started Hollis Farms. Initially, it was called Kuyu South, for those of y'all who've been around for a while, and then he changed it to Hollis Farms. Well, that summer, he and I went down to South Mississippi down there and bought some dogs, Jag Terriers. And the dog that I got was Tater, and his was Dodge. And then another friend of ours went down there later on and bought another dog that was in the same mix of those. Her name was Sadie. So I ended up with Sadie, and of course I bought Tater. So I've had Tater and Sadie ever since then. And then, so last night, well, Tater he's been a little under the weather here and back a couple of months ago. And then he got back good to go and was fine and everything. And then, I think it was Friday, I noticed he wasn't feeling real good again and everything. So, yesterday I could tell he was not feeling good. So I fooled around and I got him in my shop there or whatever last night, and ended up losing him about 10:30 last night. Good dog, man. Real good dog. I still got Sadie. And so I buried him today, and just sitting here, you know, I was looking back through these videos with him, and when he was, you know, still small, not fully grown yet, still just over puppy stage, you know, and carrying him around with me on the four-wheeler and all that stuff like that. But just the YouTube thing, I've got, like I said a while ago, over 3,000 videos posted. Man, there's a lot of stuff out there, a lot of memories out there that I can scroll through and can look through and see. And I was looking through the comments, people that were way back then, you know, that are still, you know, watching now, and just everything along those lines. So it's crazy how time changes and how things evolve. I mean, it's nuts. But yeah, I appreciate y'all watching, hanging in there, watching the whole thing and what have you. So we'll catch y'all later. Later, taters.